This call is being recorded.
Hello.
Yes, hello?
Hi, Shiraz. This is Zunara from Career Tuners, and we have a call scheduled for today.
Yes.
Okay, so how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. And so, how's everything else going at your end?
Things are okay. Just
Mm-hmm.
chugging along. How about you?
Yeah, everything is going fine.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
great. Yeah. And so I saw your emails to Fatima and got to know that, you had undertaken two more positions in the meantime ever since we last spoke. And then on through your LinkedIn profile, I got to know that you have been owning different franchises, I guess, like there was Brick 14 and Slim's restaurant, and also you were owning one of the franchises at Jimmy John's as well. So which are the two
Yeah.
ones that you would like to focus on?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna update my. So here's what happens. Basically,
Hmm.
I bought a Jimmy John's franchise after working within the franchise group, but I had a partner there. I've had that franchise for about 2 years now, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm having my partner buy me out of that. It was just not a good partnership. Um,
Okay.
but some of the things that I think we can definitely highlight from that is the fact that I was able to buy the store,
Mm-hmm.
implement a lot of the strategies that I learned throughout my career when I worked for the other franchise at Fast Sandwich. But I basically was able to get everything to run smoothly, train my staff. We had our first year, we had a 10% growth year over year in sales.
Okay.
And we also were able to lower our food cost as well as our labor. So we were able to run a profitable store. The only reason that I'm getting out of that is because the partnership was not a good partnership. Um,
Okay.
Now, with Brick 14, I'm actually going to probably remove that from my profile because that business ended up failing,
Yeah,
and we had
the
to
website says that they were permanently closed.
yeah. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
actually just going to go ahead and I'm going to go on there right now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to how do, yeah, I'll take care of it later, but I'm just going to remove that from. Hold on one second, sorry.
Okay.
That one's not pretty nice. It just brings the paper blank.
Okay, just write it. I'm sorry, Zena, could you hold one second, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay, sorry about that. So
Yeah, no
yeah,
problem.
so I'm gonna remove Brick 14 from my. That was also something where I had a partner. It wasn't me operating it. Um, so I want to just completely remove that. So I don't want to focus on that at all. And then
Okay.
the Slim's restaurant. That's also something I have, but I have somebody managing it.
Mhm.
It's basically an American fare concept. It was an established
Mhm.
restaurant, for about 8 years. I took over, and basically it was a mom and pop operation, but I basically took it over to be able to uh, grow it as a brand, but it's not really working out. So I'm just gonna keep it on the side, and I have my manager running the store. Um,
Mhm.
the other reason that I'm looking for a job between me and you, but this doesn't necessarily need to reflect on the resume, is because of the business that failed that impacted me severely, and so I need to find something that can, give me a steady income. So
Okay.
I'm looking for something basically that, speaks of my experience, and I can, you know, within the franchise company or even in the corporate environment, some type of district manager or VP or something along those lines. And I need something in the six-figure income threshold, and that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. That makes sense. Okay, and so if you begin with your, the franchise that you owned at Jimmy John's, you mentioned that, you were able to get 10% year over year sales growth. So how did you enable that? Like what strategies went into that sales growth?
So it was just basically marketing.
Mm-hmm.
We did grassroots marketing, so well, it was a lot of things. Okay, so first of all, when we came in there, we completely flipped the entire staff. So and it wasn't done immediately, but with time, we let go of all the employees for the most part because they were just very poorly trained. We brought in our own staff members,
Mm-hmm.
trained them. So it was a lot of it was focused on, first of all, execution, being sure that we made a consistent product, we made quality product, we were able to deliver, we had amazing customer service. So we focused on the essentials first and got what's inside our four walls, so our staff, our product, the quality of our product, the presentation, all of that. We made sure that everything was the way that we needed it to be. Once it was the
Mm-hmm.
way that we needed it to be, then we went out and marketed. And the way that we market is through sampling. So what sampling is we literally take our sandwiches, we cut them into small pieces, and on a daily basis within our delivery area, we go to businesses and we market. That was one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is we have 11 schools that were within our delivery area. So we set up programs with the sports teams where we
Mm-hmm.
created special packages for the athletic departments and when they went on away games, and we discounted our sandwiches and curated a package that said, order from us at this time, we'll deliver it to you, and a lot of the schools and varsity teams, they went for that. So we
Mm-hmm.
were able to get a really good relationship with the majority of the schools and their sports teams, as well as the teachers and the staff.
Okay.
So, and then lastly, it was just through execution. We were able to improve the quality of our service, make sure that we gave consistent delivery times, all of that. So once we were able to, our customers were able to rely on us, then they counted on us, and we just made sure that we delivered every single time.
Okay, perfect. And so one thing I would like to know is that, you said that you had to, hire a new team from scratch. And so which positions did you hire for? Like it must have been, a staff from, associate level to up to a managerial level. So how many people were there that you had to hire? And were you the one who were handling that hiring process?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Yeah, so were you the one who was handling the hiring process?
Yes.
Okay. And so which positions did you hire for?
Everything. So we hired delivery drivers, cashiers, and shop workers.
Okay. And so how many people were there on your team that you hired and then managed?
I'm sorry. Say one more time.
Yeah, so how many people were there on your team on the whole, and the ones you were managing and you hired as well?
Uh, Probably about 15.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and so you must have been responsible for their training as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and so which were some of the aspects you trained them on?
So one of the things that we really focused on our training aspect was the art of suggestive and upselling. So when you're at our cashiers were really good at upselling our customers on cheese and chips and side items and that type of stuff. So that was one
Mhm.
thing I heavily focused on, as well as on the phones, and then just their training them on the execution of the product.
Okay, okay, perfect. And so, you must be the one who was handling the financial aspects of the restaurant as well.
Yes. So I mean, me and my partner split some of the responsibilities. Um,
Hmm.
I used to take care of payroll and managing our labor and food costs. And he used to just take care of like paying the bills and taking care of all of that. So I was more operational. Well, he was involved operation as well, but most of the operations was all me. So, and he handled more of the back end as well as some of the operations.
Okay, cool. Okay, and so we discussed your marketing initiatives, like how you marketed the product to increase sales. But then, were there some sales strategies involved as well, like introducing some programs to grow sales specifically in the restaurant?
I'm sorry, you were breaking up there a little bit. Can you say that one more time?
I'm sorry, I was just asking that, like, other than the marketing initiatives you shared with me, were there
Yeah.
some other programs as well that you initiated to grow sales?
Yeah, we all, one of the other things we did was we did dine and share collaborations with several of the schools as well, and kind of organizations. And the dine and share program is essentially where we collaborated with either a specific school or a specific group like like PTA, which is the Parent Teachers Association. So when they were trying to raise money for a different event or a cause, they would drive traffic to our store by saying, okay, XYZ school is hosting an event at Jimmy John's on Friday night. 25% of the proceeds will go to